My name is Kisha, and I'm from Philadelphia. Well, I suffered with kidney failure, and my lifestyle before transplant was very different. I struggled a lot. Um, Walking upstairs were difficult. Slept a lot. I had my first transplant in '96, but I found out my kidneys failed in '95. And one day I couldn't catch my breath. My chest was hurting, badly, and I left work, went to my doctor, drew blood, and my creatinine level came back at like 8 point something. So that's how I found out I had renal failure. About a week later, I was on dialysis. I started out on hemo. They put a permacath in first, but then I planned to do peritoneal dialysis, and that's where you do dialysis from home and you're dialyzed 24 hours a day, opposed to 3 or 4 hours a day, 3 days a week, as hemo is. I was told Temple Hospital was excellent for kidney transplant, so that's why I was sent to Temple. They highly recommended Temple. And then in 1995, they said, come in for a transplant. And I got it the first time. I got the transplant, and I had this burst of energy. I think I went back to work full time maybe 3 months after transplant. And I was fine for 12 years. After 12 years, my kidneys, they began failing. And I knew I would be on dialysis again, which I was. And I was on peritoneal dialysis much longer, most of the 6 years that I was being dialyzed. And then I get a phone call, and we rushed down to Temple in the dead of the winter. We checked in, I think at 12. We were in administration from probably 10:30 to 12, and then they took me upstairs. They started, with the follow-up work, drawing blood. I would say maybe 2 hours later, I was down getting prepped for the OR. Ever since then, everything's been fine. I haven't been back in the hospital, which is fantastic. I take my medicine 7 in the morning, 7 at night, and I'm living and loving life. The donor awareness program, I feel passionate about that because I want to help people. There are so many people who need transplants that are afraid to get transplant. So I try and talk to people and tell them the positive points of it and how it will improve your life, and ask often, do you want to live your life on dialysis? That it was tough for me. So I try and give people a better point of what life could be after transplant.